The Halal Times, the voice of Ummah. In a shocking revelation, the Palestinian Jerusalem Governorate has accused Israel of carrying out secret and illegal excavations beneath the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in Jerusalem. According to a statement released on August 31st, leaked footage shows digging and demolition operations happening under the mosque. Operations that threaten not just Islamic antiquities, but the very stability of the mosque itself. The governorate alleges that these excavations are directly targeting Umayyad-era remains from the 7th and 8th centuries. These remains are of immense importance because they serve as living proof of the mosque's Islamic heritage and history. By destroying them, Israel is accused of attempting to erase the Islamic identity of Al-Aqsa and replace it with the so-called Temple Mount narrative, a claim that Jewish temples once stood at the site. The statement described the actions as nothing short of a crime against history and humanity. It warned that the digging poses serious risks to the foundations of Al-Aqsa Mosque and accused Israel of trying to impose new facts on the ground to advance its settlement expansion and Judaization project in Jerusalem. Palestinians say these excavations are happening in secret, away from international oversight, and they are deliberately destroying artifacts that would otherwise stand as irrefutable evidence of Muslim ownership of the site. The governorate called upon the international community, the United Nations and UNESCO to urgently intervene and hold Israel accountable for what it called crimes against history and faith. To understand why this is happening now, let's look at the bigger picture. At the very same time Israel is accused of excavating beneath Al-Aqsa, it is also carrying out a deadly invasion of Gaza, approving new settlement expansions in the West Bank, conducting near-daily raids in Palestinian towns and refugee camps, and allowing far-right ministers like Itamar Ben-Gvir to storm into Al-Aqsa Mosque repeatedly to provoke tensions and attempt to perform Jewish rituals there. The pattern is clear. Israel is racing against time to fulfill its long-standing dream of creating what it calls Greater Israel. This vision doesn't just include Gaza, the West Bank and East Jerusalem, but eventually stretches into parts of neighboring countries as well. And at the very heart of this project lies the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Why the rush? Because in Israeli far-right ideology, the demolition of Al-Aqsa Mosque and the construction of a so-called Third Temple of Solomon on the same site is seen as a precondition for the coming of their long-awaited Messiah. To them, these secret excavations are not just about archaeology, they are about clearing history, destabilizing the mosque, and preparing the ground for that ultimate goal. And this is why Palestinians and Muslims worldwide view what is happening not just as an attack on their heritage, but as an existential threat to their faith, their history, and their rights in Jerusalem. Al-Aqsa Mosque is the third holiest site in Islam, mentioned in the Quran in Surah Al-Isra, where Allah says, "Glory be to the one who took his servant Muhammad by night from the sacred mosque to the farthest mosque, whose surroundings we have blessed, so that we may show him some of our signs. Indeed, he alone is the all-hearing, all-seeing." Under international law, it is the Jordan-run Jerusalem Endowment Council that is the sole custodian of the mosque. In fact, a 2013 agreement signed between Jordan's King Abdullah II and Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas reaffirmed Jordan's custodianship and defense of Al-Aqsa and other Islamic holy sites in Jerusalem. Yet, Israel continues to defy these agreements and international law, operating with impunity. So, when you look at Gaza being brutally invaded and assaulted, the West Bank being colonized, Jerusalem being Judaized, and now Al-Aqsa being secretly excavated, the picture becomes crystal clear. Israel's plan is to rewrite history, seize all of Palestine, demolish Al-Aqsa, and build the Third Temple, paving the way for their vision of their so-called Messiah, who is none other than the Dajjal. This is why the rush This is why the aggression on all fronts, and this is why the danger to Al-Aqsa Mosque today is greater than ever before. The world is being prepared for the arrival of Dajjal, and we are living a life of heedlessness. The Palestinian Governorate has sounded the alarm. The question now is, will the world remain silent while Israel chips away at one of Islam's holiest sites? Or will there finally be accountability before history itself is destroyed? That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakumullahu khairan.